What's up, visionaries?
What's good?
Welcome to another episode of Visions of Love and Relationships. I'm Tanya, and this is my wonderful husband,
Lamont.
and we hope everybody's doing well as usual. How was your week? Ours been good. Yeah, can't complain. Did you get your texts? Okay, but nah,
They about to come out.
Yeah,
about
they-
to drop.
yeah, they already dropped. They've been dropping like it's hot.
Yeah.
Hot cakes, hot tamales. They've just been dropping. Okay, but guys, visionaries, thank you for joining the conversation. Today, Lamont and I are going to touch unhealthy relationships with instant pleasures.
Yeah.
And where's my manners? Again, allow me to reintroduce ourselves. My name is Tanya, and this is L to the A-N. But now, we are TNL.J relationship coaches. And our mission is to create, happy, healthier relationships and,
Yeah.
take relationships from conflicts to connections.
Yep. And we know one of the areas that needs to be tackled in order to do that is relationships with instant pleasures. Because instant pleasures can get the best of us, and it'll tear up our relationship.
Yeah, which again is why this is unhealthy relationships with instant pleasures. All right, so how often do you find yourself cooking oodles and noodles in the microwave? Some of y'all probably like, what is oodles and noodles? Nah, they good. I cook my oodles and noodles in the microwave. I mean, it's a choice. It's your preference, but they are, to me, better on the stove.
Better on the stove, yeah. But
Problem is,
it takes a while.
it takes longer.
A lot of things in life takes longer than it's good. But
Yeah.
sometimes it's easy to get it quick, but long is always good, like a slow cooked meal.
Yeah. Everything that take a longer time has a better reward.
Has a
So,
better reward, yeah.
I can't really think of nothing long term that ain't good.
But the choice is, can we delay instant pleasures to
Mhm.
get that which is long
That
term?
long term treasure.
Yeah, long
I
term
like to
treasures.
call it. Yeah, so do you often go in the store, or have you ever went into the store and impulse bought
Mhm.
only to regret it later? You didn't think about that thing, so it's like, I need this now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy me this now, but you ain't even think that you had 3 of them already at
Yeah,
home. I
and
think
most
I
people
did
got
that today.
Yeah. Yeah, most
Yeah.
people got a closet full of
Yeah, right.
impulse buys
Mhm.
and instant pleasures that they know
Right.
that no longer serve them probably like a week after they made the purchase.
Right.
Or got with the person.
Yeah.
Because you was
Absolutely.
lonely at a time. Sometimes
Yeah.
we get with people, we be lonely at a time, and cause us to instant pleasures end up being long-term regrets.
Yeah, and pain. That
Yeah.
was a good one.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, here's the thing, though. If we open our eyes, we could definitely see that the world
Mhm.
is conforming. Businesses are conforming
Yeah.
and changing to that instant gratification
This
that we
microwave
all have.
society.
Yeah, that the society have.
Mhm.
They preying on us.
Yeah.
So the
And people are making money off of it too.
yeah.
You know, like you say, you do go in the store and you see like the packaged food, pre-packaged food, already pre-made, the whole meal prep's already made up because they know that people don't have time to cook, and it's an opportunity for a company to come in and make money.
Right.
So a lot of companies are coming up now. Like you go inside the store, man, they got a lot of food that's already pre-cooked,
Yeah.
and it's because they know people don't want to cook, so we're gonna cook it for you, and we're gonna hit you in the head, charge you more for us doing the prep.
Yeah, and it got to be a demand for them to be doing that. So for them to supply, there is a demand.
There is demand, yeah.
So, just like Wendy's, ain't it Wendy's, when they go up on their prices,
Yeah.
prime time.
Yeah, that
They
is
know,
crazy.
You
Yeah.
know, rush hour. They know everybody coming to get that
more
instant
people-
food. They need
instant
it.
coming,
Yeah.
That is crazy. And I think a lot of companies probably is gonna follow their little suit after they do that. Yeah.
Wow.
Like McDonald's. McDonald's be busy, so if you're gonna come in the line during this busy time, they're gonna charge you more. Crazy.
Won't see me.
But Instagram, I mean, they capitalizing off the stuff like this, and I think one of the other things, the biggest thing right now that I see many people fall into, especially coming out of high school, is these staffing places.
Oh man, yeah, get paid today.
Get paid today, work today, paid today.
Yeah. Back in the day.
Yeah, back like I said,
That used to just be for like crackheads.
Yeah, or people like I said, people with a record that couldn't get a
felons,
job.
Yeah. Older people.
Yeah.
But now it's more young.
The young
it's
people.
Getting a little younger. It's still older people in there, but our kids.
Yeah. They coming right out of high school, going to these staffing places, and why? It's probably because, like I said, a lot of times you're around people that's talking about this stuff before you get up there, like such and such, Coca-Cola hiring, such and such hiring, this company hiring, and the only way you get through there, they were like go through a deco, and once you go through such and such, go through the stat, they're gonna tell you to go. You got to go sign up through them, and now you in their ecosystem,
right?
And one thing, like I said, that Rich Dad Poor Dad talks about in his book is addicted. You being addicted, people being addicted to the paycheck. Yeah. And the quicker and like I said, staffing places, they coming up like water, man. These staffing places are coming up big and quick.
Yeah, but when I think about that, I'm thinking that Wendy's might be doing that model because they don't have the help. They don't have the teams. They don't have the teams that help them during a rush hour.
And that is one of the things that, like I said, because they don't have people in there, and the people that's people that want to work. You go on Wendy's. I mean, you got old people, got a couple of young, but you don't. It's not a lot of people working in restaurants. Not like that.
Yeah.
In our city.
Right. And then a lot of the teens and stuff, they looking for the instant gratification of that same day paycheck.
Yeah, or they want to be they able to freeload off their mom and dad and go out here and say they want to be YouTube stars or be a rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's actually costing you a lot of money.
Yeah.
You think you making some money.
They get a little pinch off, but if they get a little pinch off of everybody's paycheck.
Right.
Which is all they got to do is supply the bodies, the work manager. They get you jobs, and you just give them a little cut off your paycheck that you make. Which is crazy, man. And not only that, that's setting us up for our thinking and our reach to be small.
Yeah. So, what instant pleasures are you bringing into your relationship?
Good question, man. Like I said, when we get trapped up in that cycle of like payday loans, then our minds only expanding $1, $2. So you hear somebody say, "Dang, well, I got this staffing place over here. They paying $15, man. You can make $16 over here." And most of the time, it's only $1, $2, maybe $3 more, or $19. It's only a couple of dollars more than what you're getting paid now.
Yeah.
So our vision, our expansion is only going up by dollars. So God, like I said, God provides to you whatever your mind can expand to. So if all we hearing and all we dealing with is an extra $1 or $2, then that's all we're gonna get.
Yeah.
That's why I say I think it's so extensive for when you in that 9 to 5 thing and you out here looking for jobs, you should be trying to increase your money by at least hundreds or thousands. So not just, even though it might be you might get paid by $1, but you should think about how much you get paid by the week.
Right.
Or the month. So your mind is not only going up $1, your mind is getting bigger and you think about hundreds and thousands.
Yeah.
That simple trick right there, it will expand your mind so you're not thinking about dollar wages.
Yeah. And so, as you can see, training your mind.
Yeah, is one of the keys.
The first thing that you have to do.
Yeah, and these, like I said, people got to realize, man, you can't be getting out of school. You got to go get some skills.
Yeah.
It's not all about like rapping and being an athlete. Because most people don't become athletes or don't go pro.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same amount of people that hit the lottery go pro.
Yeah. And there's so many people who doing the damn thing that nobody even know about.
Yeah.
Like, so many people.
Yeah.
Okay, so another thing is, how many of y'all do payday loans? How many of y'all do payday loans? For that, I would want you to just notice where they put those up at.
Yeah.
Notice where they put payday loans.
Yeah.
Up.
Yeah. Most of them be in the poor neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And why? Because they know that somebody done messed up their money and they gonna need a loan.
Yeah.
What problems don't happen when we got money.
Right.
We simply spend our money before the problem hit. Right before the problem hit, then we need the money that we spent.
Yeah. Yeah, and I can definitely talk about that. I can talk to that because I've been in the tax business for almost, I'd say about 17 years.
17 years, yeah.
So I've seen so many people come in and say, when my taxes coming back, and I ain't knocking nobody name, y'all, but this is the truth. When my taxes coming back, I gotta pay my rent. I'm 2 months behind, or it'll be something that should have been solved way, before it was even tax time. So essentially, they was planning on getting their tax money by a certain day to pay 3 months
of back
rent.
Yeah,
and it's crazy, but it's definitely true. So we got to start dedicating ourselves to, in our relationship, and to ourselves more diligently when it comes to how we spend our money, what we spend our money on. Like, instead of thinking about what can I go buy with my paycheck, let's think about what can I invest in with my paycheck. We gotta change the trajectory of our future.
And it starts with our finances. And I know a lot of people say money is not everything, but money is up there with it, man.
It is.
And like I said, I think people fail to realize is if you don't give it a destination, you're going to find that it goes anywhere.
Yes.
If your money does not have a clear destination, like this is what my money's for, and all that, what I say clear destination, what your money's for, then you're going to realize you don't know where your money went.
Right.
Because you didn't give it a destination.
Right.
So if I give my money a destination, then I'm going to know where my money went. And one of the best destinations that we should have is, number one, paying tithes, and number two, paying ourselves first. Yeah. So therefore, I know off the rip, no matter anything else, I'm going to pay God and I'm going to pay myself. Because everything else is after.
Right.
God and me, then everything else is after. But too often we pay everybody else with our money that we work hard for all the time. We pay everybody else first and we get what's left.
So, babe, what would be some of the ways to pay yourself?
You got to invest. You got to invest in yourself. And you got to invest, and it needs to be automatic. So there's plenty of programs out here that you can do to automatically take money out your account, put into reinvest something that reinvests that makes money, 7% in the income stock. Or one of the things, especially tax time, like right now, this area, a lot of people get money. One of the biggest investments you can do is invest in something that you learn a skill that you can use right then and there to pay the bills.
Yeah.
Because if I learn a skill that I can get, and if I know that skill that I can get, it's all dependent on if I'm putting in the work. Then if I put money on learning a skill, then I'm gonna make money. All I gotta do is learn a skill and then implant the skill to make money. So therefore, if I invest in myself, the biggest investment you people gonna make is an investment in yourself. Because like I said, if you invest in yourself and you do the work that the skill that you just paid for and learn, then you're gonna make money. If you don't make money, that means you ain't put in the work.
Right.
But even so, you still got the skill.
Right.
And all you gotta do is do the work.
Yeah.
So that's an investment that cannot be taken away. You learn the skill to pay more bills. Right. And like I said, one of the investments that we made this year was probably about $4,000 investing in the program that's going to equivalent to probably about 6 figures this year, or at least on the low end, an extra $5,000-$6,000 a month.
Yeah.
And we invested $4,000 in one time.
And that was just this year.
Yeah, and that was just like in a couple past month or so.
Yeah.
And our biggest investment every year is the investment that we invest in ourselves. Baby just got a personal accountant. See, she's going to CPA school. That was $600. Once she learned that skill, that's a skill that she cannot be taken away.
Right.
It's all on her to what? Use that skill. You invest the money up front, and then you reap the benefits on the back end. Like I said, when I as me growing up, growing up, man, all we had was the ability to get money and flip money. Sometimes we didn't know where that next money was coming from. We didn't know what we were going to eat the next day.
Yeah.
So if we got some money, we never just did it. Just spent it. We always flipped it. So if you gave me $20, I'm going to flip it to 30 or 40. I'm going to do something to flip that money before I spend it. I'm going to do something to flip that money before I spend it. And I grew up like that, and I still, to this day now, before I spend money, I'm going to do something. I'm going to put it somewhere where it can grow.
Yeah.
Back in the day when I was young, I did it the legal way. So, but now we do it the legit way.
Yeah.
So I just spent $4,000, like I said, to learn a skill that's going to pay us $5,000-$6,000. Potentially on the high, I'm just on the high end, over $100,000 a year. On the low end, we say $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a year. But guess what? That's more than 1 year. It's all the years, because the skill is what I'm learning is worth the $4,000. All I gotta do is put in the work. And there's a lot of things out here. Like I said, and the best investment you're gonna make is in yourself, learning a skill. And I see people see all these big people that making all this money, but we took our kids down here. We took a son and his friend down here on a 3-week vacation. We went to Miami. We went to Myrtle Beach for a week. We went to stay down in Orlando for a week. Then we took them down into Miami, Florida for a week. And we went on a cruise down there.
The homes right off the ocean, right off the water. Yeah,
nice homes. We saw little Jennifer Lopez homes. A lot of famous people houses and stuff. But it was 2 people house on that little lake strip that was big. One of them was the Viagra dude. One of them was the Viagra dude. The second one was a dude.
The liquor.
No. Well, he was like the third. He was like the third, like the Bacardi dude. But the second one was, it might have been the first one. Or it was between the first and the second one was a dude that was a developer.
Yeah.
He was a developer. And the developer, that's a house developer, a product developer, but those people, they invested money in a skill.
Yeah.
See, I think too many people right now, we forgetting the skills, man. We forgetting the skills. The skills is the thing that pay the bills, man. You guys are like, everybody want to be a rapper, you want to do all this stuff, or you want to go to long-term school. Right now, a skilled trade job is where is it right now.
Yeah.
And as we can see, the Mexicans, the immigrants are coming over here taking over jobs.
Yeah.
They the only ones working on the concrete, doing the concrete in Atlanta. Well, they is in our city. I don't know where you from. It might be different, but around here, they're the only ones that's doing concrete. When we call them and say we need something done on our house, our roof, they're the only ones that show up. It's not black, it's not white people, it's Mexicans.
Yeah.
They're showing up, taking over these skilled jobs that people can be getting if they only got the skills.
Right.
And the thing about skills is like they coming over here doing a job like that, they getting paid a day too.
Yeah.
But they getting a big lump sum.
Yeah.
By them learning that trade, they able to get what most people make in a week in a day.
Yeah.
But guess what? That skill takes time. You can't get that skill in a day. It takes a little time, but it's called delayed gratification. And when we delay gratification, we get more later on down the road.
Yeah. Another thing about that is can't nobody take that away.
You can't take skills away, man.
Unless you get dementia or something, you know.
Yeah.
And even then, it might stick a little bit, but it can't be taken away.
Yeah.
A lot of people can strip you right from that rapping and stuff.
Yeah.
As you've been seeing, have been people being blackballed in entertainment and all that. So, I mean, with the skill, you can come straight off of that with the money that you done saved or invested and start something with your skill.
Yeah. Yeah, so like I said,
I would still do a skill.
Yeah, skills pay the bills, man. So right now, like I said, even with your tax money, we like I said, it's a tax season, and we did this video because we know a lot of people are going to be getting money. So the best investment you can make with your taxes is the investment that you can put in yourself or put somewhere that you can learn a skill that can pay you later on down the road.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to invest, like I said, you got to invest in yourself because if you don't invest in yourself, you cannot expect nobody else to invest in yourself. People kill me. They always want to say they go to you. People going to the banks to get loans and stuff, or trying to find how they can get some money to start a business. But every time you get money, you blow it. Or when you do get money, you don't invest in yourself, and you want somebody else to give you some money to start a business. I think, like I said, we got to be our best cheerleader. Our biggest investor needs to be ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, thinking about that, if you put your own money in it, you're more prone to do it. But if you get money from somebody else, more than likely, you know, you might just blow it.
Yeah.
So to put your hard-earned money into your own businesses, I think you would, you know, go that much more harder.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna give you seven things that you can do to kind of put away these unhealthy instant pleasures that we seem to go for that messing us up our future self in the long run.
And messing up our relationships.
Yeah.
Which is a big thing.
Yeah.
All right. So the first thing that you can do is to think about your habits.
Yeah. What habits do you got? Spending habits?
Yeah. What kind of habits do you got? All right. So
that cause you to impulse buy sometime, I mean, or impulse anything.
Impulse anything, absolutely. Because when you think about these things, you are able to control them.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and also think about how you can be affecting your family if you're married. You know.
Yeah.
Think about your habits of spending sneakily, or you know, you might be
because there is such thing as financial adultery.
Yes.
Financial adultery, man. I know it ain't about property. There is a such thing as financial adultery when you cheating on your spouse with money. You might be eating out all the time. He don't know about it.
Yeah. You might got a credit card on the side he don't know about.
Yeah. And you spending money and stuff he don't know about it. And he paying for it.
Yeah. Or she paying for it. You might be stuffing money.
So, yeah. So what habits do you have that's putting a grudge between your money now and your future self with more money?
And your future, the future of your relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know for us women, our nails and stuff, we gotta... I don't, but a lot of women, you know, it's a habit.
Yeah, and another habit,
you know, I understand. Yeah, food. Yeah, I understand hair, but sometimes it can be like
expensive.
A little. Yes,
expensive.
The hair has gotten. That's another instant gratification thing.
Yeah,
it's a microwave society because them lace fronts. Whoa.
And the crazy thing is,
something we can just throw on. Whoa.
Yeah, and the crazy, and the Chinese people are feeding off that. You know, you want to throw on lace, okay? They charge you. Yep, they charge you. Yeah, you pay for that. And hair is getting up. Why? Because the more what we pay attention to, the price goes up on things. They know that women all in that British stuff, so they're gonna raise the prices on you, man.
Yeah.
And it's gonna cost you later. It's gonna cost you more later because all that stuff all that hair, that fake hair, and that all them nails and stuff, that shit ain't gonna mean nothing later on.
Yeah.
to your future self.
Yeah, it ain't.
Because you wasting too much money on it.
Yeah, so that's...
And most people don't even go nowhere. You ain't go nowhere.
Right. So that's definitely something we need to sit back and think about. Even down to the cars.
Yeah.
You know, most people don't go nowhere, like you said. So it's just a big expensive car to, you know, roll around the city.
Yeah, you spending all that money on a car that only thing you do is go to work and come home.
Yeah.
And a car is one of the biggest expenses too. And not only that is a lifestyle creep.
It is.
When you got all this expensive, like you got a car payment and all that stuff, that takes away from your money.
Yeah.
It takes away from your future self, and it takes away. It's pressure when people get it, but when it's time to pay it, it causes pressure because most people living above their means, and most people making six figures, they living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
Because we liked it, we bought it, and now we don't know to like it. It's just serving. It's just serving us. Now we're stuck in something that we can't get rid of.
Yeah.
And
go ahead, baby.
Go ahead, baby.
I was just gonna say, and I do believe that people have a habit of having a nice car. That can be a habit.
Yeah, it's a habit.
Like I gotta have a nice car every time. Like some people might even be leasing cars. Yeah. Like every 6 months, getting different cars. I known a person who did that. Yeah. And the thing about it is, if it's a habit, you know, or if you even got a car and you like, man, this thing high, but I love it, I can't get rid of it. If you're not going nowhere, think about other ways that you can make money with it, like Turo or something. Figure out a way that you can, you know, invest in it. Yeah. Because a lot of the times it's a way that you can make money off of stuff that you have. Yeah. You know. Yeah. I just wanted to throw that in there. Yeah.
And number 2, guys, set goals. If you don't have a plan for your money seems to go anywhere. Like paying yourself first. If you don't do nothing else, one of the best things, like I say, that you can do is pay God and pay yourself. You can start with 10%. You can start with 5%, and then go up every year. But the plan is to start paying yourself and paying God. Mm-hmm. So you could, because a dollar saved a day is going to equal a whole lot more saved tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you can save $1 a day, it's going to be worth a whole lot more 5-10 years down the road, especially if you invest in it. Right. And there's plenty of programs out here. Like I said, one of the podcasts that we do listen to is I Will Teach You to Be Rich. That's a podcast here on YouTube wherever you see this video. Well, that's on YouTube. So I Will Teach You to Be Rich is one of the podcasts I do recommend that you listen to. Yeah. And it helps you manage your money.
Also, Anthony O'Neill. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, y'all be having some good stuff on there as well. So, yeah. Before we hop into the next one, I do want to say, because it just came on my mind, when we do get our tax money or like a big lump sum of money, when people get that, it's like not natural, you know, so people don't really, certain people don't really think about what I'm going to do with this. Yeah. So if you can plan for your tax money like ahead of time, not like spending it, but like say, I know I might get $6,000 this year, you know, and this you talking in like September or you know, in the summertime, just, I know I'm going to get this. So I'm going to invest this, I'm going to do that, you know, kind of spread it out. Because once you get that money at one time, it just, if you ain't used to that,
it's going to be a rush.
You're going to blow it. Yeah.
And if you don't have a destination for money going to leave. Because money destination is to be the use. And I can tell you, man, after all my years of, like I said, dealing with money and just working, we cannot work as hard as money can. Yeah. My hardest working days and making the most money is put my money to work and let that money go do its thing. Yeah. We can never work harder than money. We can break down. Money keep going. Money don't break down. Right. So the best thing you can do with your money is to put your money to work while you not working. Mm-hmm. Because that's going to save it in the long run.
So again, set a goal.
Yep, and have a money plan that goes with your goal. Like I said, one of the first things, like I said, the goals you can have is a house. Mm-hmm. So you save it in the house. And I know some people, if you're living in a projects, low income or public housing. There's a thing in there called Family Self-Sufficiency Program. And inside that, you pay your rent. And when you pay your rent, they put inside the program, they give you all that money back, man.
Yeah.
And a lot of people...
Put it in like a little account for you.
Yeah.
That builds up each time you pay your rent.
Yeah.
And when you get to that goal, they give you the money once you complete that goal. Say it was to get a house. You get that house, they give you all that rent that you been piling on. That's a great program.
That's a good program to have. That's a plan for your money. So I know in my head I'm paying rent and while I'm living in public housing, and I know that this money is gonna come back to me.
Yeah. Not only that Family Self-Sufficiency Program also pays for school. So there you go on that trade skill.
There you go. Yeah.
They also get your computers. They look out. So if you're in public housing right now, check it out. Go to the management office and ask them about the Family Self-Sufficiency Program. If you can't remember that, say the FSS program.
That's a best. Yeah. And number three. Yeah, number three is choose important things first. Decide what you really want to spend your money on. Because like I said, and make sure it's important, because if you don't, then your money is going to find unimportant things.
And that's kind of just what I was talking about, like planning before you get a big lump sum or something. You can even do that for your checks and stuff. If it ain't a week that you paying bills or something, if you got some extra, pay God, pay you.
Yeah. And like I said, I will put a link in the thing, like I said, but there's plenty of Robinhood, Stash that you can pay yourself first.
And what is Robinhood and Stash for the people?
Investment accounts. Well, I like Stash because I actually like Stash because Stash is for people who don't know nothing about investment. Stash, you can actually go in there and just tell them you're like, I'm a moderate investor. I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? So they let you choose your investment levels of which you can tolerate. And they automatically can invest in different like programs. You say, I want to moderate and I want to invest in dividend stocks. Then they will put dividend stocks that you can invest in that grow your investment account. And it's automatic. And it's going to automatically pull money out of your savings account. You set it on the day that you get paid, and it's going to automatically pull out of your savings account. So you can invest in, like, they don't make it hard when you invest in. Like, we got doctor. That's investing in healthcare. And you don't have to, like, go invest in different ones. I like Stash because it's easy for people to easily get in there, click a couple buttons and do it. And Stash was one of the best first investors that we got into.
Yeah.
When Apple first came out with the Apple little watches and stuff, I said, let me start investing. And that's when we started investing, probably about 8-9 years ago. That's when we started investing. And to this day, that's all I put. Apple, that made me start investing. I said, they got the watch. I'm investing in the watch. I'm investing in the company, and then we're going to buy the iPhone. So this iPhone right here that we got right here was actually bought with the Apple investment. This iPhone right here paid for by the Apple investment. I delayed gratification when I got this phone. I saw that the phone was coming out. I said, "Well, hot phone. I know they're gonna be buying." I wasn't an Apple person at first. I was an Android.
Yeah, me too. We thought all Apple people was broke.
Yeah.
If you got an Apple, you broke. That's how I was saying
but
at that time.
Most people, because most people have the Apple phone and they don't got no money in their pocket.
Yeah.
They got this big old spending, and most you making payments on it. You can't have. That's not good. You make payments on the phone.
If you gotta make payments, then.
If you gotta make payments on your phone, that's not good. But I bought this Apple phone right here with the investments. That's the only reason why I got this Apple phone, because the Apple, you guys, whoever got an Apple phone, paid for this phone. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
But that's the only reason why I got it. So choose important things first with your money. That's gonna benefit you later versus now. And number 5.
Well, we're actually on number 4.
We did number 4.
Wait before buying.
Yeah.
Wait before buying. And that goes right into it too.
Yeah.
Don't get your money and be like, go, I gotta go. I need
Yeah.
this, because it's easy to think about so many things that you need, or
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that you want, because most of the time it's not a need. First, know the difference between a want and a need.
Yeah.
A want is something that you just want. I want to look good, so I'm gonna go get my hair done, my nails done. I'm gonna go get some new shoes. You know, I want to, I want, but I need to invest in myself and my mental health. I need soap. I need underwear. I need
to get my car fixed instead of buying a new car.
Right. Most of the times when we get things that we want, it's just to impress people. So for real. So if we can just not think about other people in the scenario, just think about ourselves, because who cares?
Yeah, and they say it's good to wait 24 hours. So if you see something you out, before you make an impulse buying decision, wait 24 hours. I know they might have the sale on, but wait 24 hours. And if you still feel like you need it, then go ahead and buy it. Mm-hmm. But more than likely, after 24 hours, you're probably going to forget about it and you're not going to need it. Or you're not just going to want to drive back out there.
If you can't afford it, just take a step back. It's okay to not.
Yeah, because in the end, man,
like the Apple phone, most people, if they broke and got an Apple phone, why? Phones do the same thing for the most part.
All phones do the same thing.
So they got it just to look like they got it, or to impress
people like the pictures on here, but if you ain't
the picture's good, but they got a Google Pixel. They got other stuff.
That's cheaper than the iPhone. Yeah. So iPhone, there is. Like I had the phone. Actually, the phone I had before this was kind of the Pixels pretty.
Yeah, it'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just think about that. If you can't afford it. Yeah. I want to say, then why blow it? Number one in these streets.
Yeah, but how you sell 24 hours to make the decision. So if you still want it, then make the purchase. But like I said, more than likely after 24 hours, you
won't need it.
You won't need it. So.
Or don't make it at all if you don't need it.
Yeah. Wait till buy.
Right. If you just want it, don't get it.
Number 6
is do fun things together. Okay? So do fun things together. Instead of buying a lot of toys or stuff with your money for the kids, kids gonna break. Use your money to do fun things with the family and the friends. Like maybe going on a vacation. Create some memories, because memories last a lifetime.
Yeah, we spend most of our money making memories, taking trips. Because you can't put a price tag on it. And like I said, memories last a lifetime.
Yeah, not only that, sometimes you just need to go out to get a reset. It's a good reset. Just go into nature and just breathe in some different air. Number 6, checking your progress.
Checking your progress.
Yeah. So check your progress. Look over what you've done. See if you need to make any changes to reach your goals.
Yeah.
Okay. So some examples of that.
You checking over your bills, man. Making sure your bills. Sometimes every year you gotta readjust your bills. So sometimes that might mean checking over your insurance and see if you get the cheapest rate with insurance. Checking over your phone bill. I know a lot of people out here.
That's very important to do too. I had to stop them because I noticed that our car insurance was extra high, and I'm like, wow. So I checked on some different people, some different insurance agencies to see if I could find something lower, and lo and behold, I did. That in the long run will save you a lot of money.
Yeah, every year you should be checking over your insurance, your phone bill, man, because this
subscriptions.
Any subscriptions, you should be checking over them things and especially the phone bill, man. They got a lot of programs out here. Like we just switched over to Mint Mobile. Because why? Because you can't be loyal to no insurance company. You can't be loyal to no phone bill. You can't be loyal to none of these big companies that supply us with subscription service that we think we need. We can't be loyal to it because they don't care about us. And it's more of us for our dollar. I don't think we need to be loyal to saving our dollar from getting taken by people's overcharging us for service that we can get elsewhere for the same service and for cheaper price. Like the phone bill, we pay what, $20 a month?
Yeah.
Yeah, $20 a month for the phone bill. And
I've
been hearing
a
people,
little cheaper than that.
I've been hearing people say they paying $130. I mean, most people, if you travel a lot, yeah, you might need a bit. But most people, if you're not doing a lot of traveling, you staying local 95% of the time, then you don't need a big carrier. A place like Mint Mobile, a place like they got another one out that's cheap too.
Yeah,
but it's
I can't remember what's that called, but yeah.
I just saw it the other day. It's a lot of little places out here that gives you cheap phone service that you don't have to pay that $40-50 a month. So that $40-50 a month, that right there is, if you already been paying it, just you doing that little switching your phone carrier and save you $40-50 and bam, you can invest that in yourself. Yeah,
and see, that's gonna cause you to kind of delay gratification too, because with the regular phone, like let's say Cricket or somebody, you pay once a month. With Mint, you don't pay for the 3 months, so a lot of people be like, I don't got the 3 months.
Oh yeah.
You know, they done spent all their money, so all they have is that $45. They don't have the 65 or the whatever they need to pay it off. I actually think it's 6 months. I don't think it's 3 months.
But you can make
but
6.
It's cheap.
You can actually make
the
more off you buy it, the more you can save. So if you pay for the year, you can save a little more.
Right.
So matter of fact, this is the perfect time for you could switch to Mint Mobile right now. You've been had your home phone bill for the whole year paid for.
Yeah, probably about $180 or something.
Yeah,
it's really cheap.
Like
so
I said, depends on how much you use your phone. I know a lot of people do use a lot of data, but we got about 20.
We got a lot of data.
I do use a lot. We got about 20 gigs of data and I do use a lot of data on my phone. So that's if you're not watching games and all that stuff, I think that's a lot. That's a lot of data to use.
It is.
So we use our phone. Check your phone bill. Adjust insurance, wherever you can switch and rotate money so you can invest money into important things versus non-important things that's just eating at your bill because you just
eating at your wallet.
Oh, eating at your money because you don't want to take the time to do it. But like I said, people kills me that they can't wait and say, people you go work at, like every phone every app on my phone makes me money. Every app on my phone is an asset, not a liability. I don't have no games on my phone. Every app on my phone makes me money. I got the McDonald's app, got a couple of food apps, and every time I use the app, I get points back.
Yeah, and it's cheaper. You get money back too because it's cheaper. Just take that extra step to order through the app. I mean, I don't see how people don't.
It's no different than me going up there to order. Instead of me going up there saying I need this and this, I'm ordering at the house or right before I get up. Even if I'm in a rush, I'm still can order through my phone and I just get my stuff the same quick. But
you can be in the drive-through ordering.
Yeah, you can be in the drive-through because it goes through right there. So bam, not only that, I'm saving money, and I'm getting my order and probably cheaper than what you would pay on a regular like coffee.
Yeah,
we drink coffee.
It is cheaper.
Cheaper,
it's gonna be cheaper.
It's 90% the app. You're gonna find something in the app, and we like to eat around our like apps, or if we got a little coupon book, I get buy one get one free on just about everything. Every other day we eat free food.
Yeah, the main thing is take the extra step. Just because it might take you a little longer to do it.
Yeah.
Use it.
Yeah.
Use a coupon. Use it. Do it.
Because the dollar saved a day is worth a whole lot more later on. And you can put all that extra money to yourself, like especially like I said, adjusting your phone bill, adjusting your insurance bill, check to see if you can find a cheaper rate in any bills that you got that you pay on a monthly basis. Every year it's called the checkup.
Yeah.
It's called the checkup.
Absolutely. So
check your progress.
Yeah. Make sure to check on your progress. It's very important. It's been real, visionaries. Is there anything else you need to say, baby?
Nope.
It's been really real. We're going to put all the links of the things that we were talking about in the description. Also the stash. You put the stash link in there?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll put the stash link in there, and remember that taking small steps and learning from each experience helps you get better at managing money and building strong relationships over time.
Yeah, because like I said, I think we are heading into a recession, man. So
I think we headed into an apocalypse.
Ain't no telling, man. But I think we are headed into a recession where money is going to be a whole lot tighter these next couple of years than it was. I mean, they's kicking out stimulus checks and everything, so money's going to be a whole lot tighter. It's going to be the dollar. You're going to need a dollar later more than you do now. So save that money. Use some of these tips we just discussed, especially at the end of the video, to kind of adjust and rearrange that money so you can
do more things.
Yeah, be happy when
be happier.
Yeah.
Remember that when you do things now, I mean, when you wait for things, it creates a happier life. Like, start now. Yeah. Okay. Start now. Start investing now. Start doing it over, long term, so you can create long money.
Yeah, and it's all the same muscle, man. Everything in relationship is about compromise. Everything in relationship is about delaying gratification. So sometimes I'm gonna make sure that I'm not doing nothing to hurt my wife by me wanting to be the man right now, or wanting to get my point across right now. That's called delaying gratification. So I might not say nothing. Not necessarily, I might not say the wrong words or at the wrong time to mess up the situation. And delayed gratification goes in relationships, it goes to money, it goes in every area of your life that you can.
Yeah, so if you can master one.
If you can master one, you can master all.
Yeah. Again, this has been another episode of Visions of Love and Relationships.
Yes, sir.
Make sure to subscribe, like, and share so other people can get this content, so we can help other people. Okay, send it to your sister, send it to your brother, send it to your mother. Okay, everybody. All right, and so they have vision.
And together,
they build the life that they love. Go build. What's up, visionaries? Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss another episode. Lamont and I got some good things in store, and we look forward to helping more marriages go from conflict to connections. See you on the next one.